What's up, guys? I'm back again with another review. I'm late on this, but I'm here to review the last two episodes of Power Rangers Dino Fury. Stego Search, which is episode 7, and Unexpected Guest, which is episode 8. And these were some really good episodes, but let's start with episode 7, Stego Search. This is the first episode focused on Javi. Javi? Javi? I think is his name, Javi. I think who's the Black Ranger of this season, and the episode starts off with him playing his keytar in the park, and everyone gathers around and um, records him and start dancing along until his father, the Warden, comes along and um, excuse me, until his father, the Warden, comes along and um, tells him that he needs to put more his focus into something else other than music, because he needs to find something more realistic or practical to focus on. And you can tell that Harvey has a real dedication and really loves music, and he takes his keytar away from him, which costs what, like 900, $800, which is a lot of money. I actually checked on Amazon, and it's actually a lot cheaper than that. um but yeah, that's a lot of money to be dropping on a musical instrument. But if he's really focused on that and wants to do that for a living, then why rain on his parade? But yeah, he takes his keytar away from him, and Harvey's real upset about it, and uh, he doesn't want to talk about it to the Rangers. And when he tries to confess to his stepsister, when um uh Izzy, Monster comes along and attacks them, and later on they figure out that um his his Zord uh was activated by the sound of music. And I like this because it shows um character. We're getting real some real character development in this season, and um getting to know our Rangers a lot better. And he plays his flute to detect the sound of his Zord, and they are able to find it. They form a new Zord. They take down the monster, and at the end, they buy the he confesses to the Rangers what his problem was, and he apologizes to them, and they buy him. They all gather together to buy him a new keytar, which was really nice of them. And they go back to Buzz Blast, and he plays the keytar for everyone, and they all dance and sing, and they have a real funny moment at the end with the two comedic characters. I don't know their names, but the comedic sense of this season doesn't feel as forced as the previous ones. It just feels okay to me. But yeah, this episode I really enjoyed. I like that we're getting more focus centric, character centric development uh, within the first few episodes, and this is the first time I actually like really have loved a Power Ranger season since maybe RPM. I mean, Beast Morphers season 1 and 2 were okay. They were good, but this is a season that I truly believe that will be great from start to finish. Next episode, episode 8, which is titled "Unexpected Guests." The Rangers are at the base when they get a bird or hawk or whatever flying around them, and it turns out that it is Mick from um, Ninja Steel, and the Rangers demorph him, and they talk with him, and he tells them that he's there to find a find the Nexus Prism and that it landed around the same area that they're at. And Zayto kind of blows him off at first, and he's like, "Oh, we have more uh, important stuff to worry about. We don't need to uh, focus on you." And he kind of just ignores Mick, and then later on, Mick decides to go into business for himself, and he sneaks in the Buzz Blast by transforming into a basketball, which is weird because he could have just walked right in. Um, but they identify him as someone they never seen before, as someone that don't work there. So he transforms into a basketball and escapes, and he runs into the uh, monster, and he runs into a monster and a Sporix. I couldn't think of the name for a minute, and he's just able to get away because of the Rangers, because of Amelia and all Ollie, I believe that's his name, the Blue Ranger. I'm still trying to get all their names right. Um, but yeah, they all help Mick and the Rangers escape, and they find out the Sporgs and the other monster, I forgot his name, that works for uh Void Knight. They find out about the Nexus Prism. They go back to the base, um and Mick tells them about the Nexus Prism and the power it holds, and tells them about the Rangers that he's met across the centuries and stuff, which I forgot about. Well, throughout all the galaxies, and he's met so many Ranger teams and stuff like that, and um, they're able to pick up the location of the Nexus Prism, which is down by the waterfront somewhere. And Dawson Ryder actually made a really good point about this, that maybe the Nexus Prism might be looking to identify maybe the reason the Sixth Ranger might come into play for this season, which is a really good theory. I don't know if it will happen, but if it does, I know there will be some kind of follow up with this episode. But the Rangers go by the waterfront and they see the Nexus Prism, and Zayto like reads the Nexus Prism thoughts, and we find out that the Morphin Masters created the uh, inner gems, and they also created the Dino gems, which is really awesome because it connects with the whole comic book thing that they have going on, and I'm glad that they're using the comics to. Uh, I'm glad that they're realizing that they're making the comics canon to the series, and that was kind of evident to Ninja Steel. Well, when Tommy returned married to Catherine, and he had the whole Master Morpher thing, which was awesome, really cool. So I really hope that in the future they're able to um, connect the shows and the comic books together, because that'd be really awesome. But yeah, to see that the Morphin Masters created the Dino Gems and the um, in the inner gems, and they're currently watching the Dino Fury team to see what's going on. You also have to wonder what other teams were they watching over the years, and how many other powers did they create over the years. So I would love to see more answers to that. Um, but the monster comes and attacks the Rangers, and the Rangers defeat it, and they go back to the base, and um, I mean they're able to get one Sporix, the Void Knight, um, but it's but we find out that he goes back at Void Knight's base. He goes back to his secret. Um, I guess there's like a hidden doorway or something in his secret base that only he knows about. Well, only that he's allowed in, and turns out that he's using the sports energy to re-energize his wife, who's in like who's like in like some water tank thing. I guess she's like in a coma or healing from some sort of injury. I know we're gonna get more backstory on that, but that was really cool to find out, and we're um, getting more, which what's the proper term I'm looking for? Getting more development on Void Knight. I would love to see his backstory and what him and his wife were before coming to Earth. But yeah, that would be. This was a really nice way to end off the series until it comes back later on in the summer and the fall or whenever it comes back. And the Rangers of course return to the base, and Zayto apologizes to Mick for blowing him off to make it seem like he doesn't care about his problem that he had going on, and they eat the wolf candy the or whatever it was that Mick made, and Solon scares them back to normal, and whatever. It was a funny moment. Then Mick returns to the Lion Galaxy, and then that was it. But these two were really great episodes. I really loved episode 8. It's probably one of my favorite episodes so far. Um, it was a great way to leave off the mid season. It was a great way to leave off until we get back. Usually we would get the Sixth Ranger, and then, but I'm glad that they're saving the Sixth Ranger for when we come back off break. So yeah, these two were really great episodes. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. What you think is gonna happen next? Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.